Hello students, this particular video will help you to prove the velocity time relation under the equations of motion. Now according to it, the velocity time relation is v is equal to u plus at. V is final velocity, u is initial velocity, a is acceleration and t is time. Now, as we move across this, what are you going to observe? Very important is this graph. If you understand the graph, the rest of the things will be very easy. Now, this graph, if you see, it is a velocity time graph. Time will be on x-axis, velocity will be on y-axis. Now, the origin is mentioned at point O. Now, suppose the object has an initial velocity u at A. That means while it moves from O to A, the initial velocity at the start is u. So what we can write from the graph, OA is equal to u. Now from point A, the velocity is changing uniformly from A to B. See, this is uniform, right? It is uniform acceleration. So it will have a uniform acceleration A. Now finally the velocity will become v after time t. So after reaching this particular point, velocity will become v. That means this particular part is your final velocity. So we can write BC is equal to v. We can write BC is equal to v. BC is the final velocity. Now what we have done, we have just drawn dotted lines to complete the figure. We have drawn perpendicular lines from B as well as from A to complete the figure. Now from this particular equation, what we can actually assume? Now see, BC is equal to V. So BC, we can write BC is equal to, see there are two parts of BC, BD and DC. So BC will be equal to BD plus DC. BD plus DC. Now BC, as we know, that is V. BD will be considered BD only. And DC, if you see DC, this and this can be considered to be equal because it is the opposite side of a rectangle. So this is BD plus OA we can write. Now according to this, we can mention V is equal to BD plus U. I guess you understand why U, because OA is replaced with U. Finally, what you will get, BD is equal to V minus U. So this is your first part of the equation. This is, let it be equation number 1. Now as you get BD equal to V minus U, you need to introduce acceleration. Now from a velocity time graph, if you need the acceleration, you will have to calculate the slope, and slope can be calculated from triangle. So here the triangle, let it be from triangle BDA. Let the triangle be from triangle BDA. If we want to introduce acceleration, we know acceleration is equal to slope of the curve. That is slope of the curve. Now, as acceleration is represented with A and slope means perpendicular by base. So in triangle BDA, perpendicular is BD and base is AD, right? So we can write BD by AD. Now as and when we discuss about BD and AD, I hope you can understand this. BD by OC. We can write AD equal to OC. Why? Once again, opposite sides of a rectangle, right? BD by OC. Now, previously it should have been mentioned that OC is equal to time because it is the time axis. Now, acceleration can be now mentioned as BD. BD is V minus U and OC is T. So now if you see, T will get cross multiplied there. AT equal to V minus U. Then AT plus U is equal to V. U will go this side. And if you just rearrange your equation, V is equal to U plus AT. So this is your proof for velocity time relation. See, velocity is there, time is there. So this is known as velocity time relation. You have to write the introductory part that you will get in the books also. So that's about the velocity time relation. Thank you.